Hello everybody, how are y'all today? We got one coming out of the south, be here in a little bit. I heard him out by probably Prisman. I haven't heard him blow at Red Street yet. I don't know what he's going to be. I'm looking for a shadowy spot to stand in because we got the sun is to my west, which was railroad south. It runs west till it gets to Atlanta, and then they run them up north like up to Cincinnati or something like that. Some trains. But this railroad runs east that way to Greenwood, and when it gets over in Greenwood, then it starts bearing off to the left and heading up north like to Hamlet, North Carolina and stuff. But the Silver Comet, the passenger train that would come through here, they have a car out of Boston, and they would bring that to New York, and they put it on the Silver Comet, and then it would roll on down through here. And let's see, New York Central, Pennsylvania Railroad would run it down to Washington, I think. And then it was picked up by Richmond, Fredericksburg, and Potomac, and brought down, handed off to Seaboard Airline in Richmond or something like that. And then they would bring the train down through here, making very minimal stops. It would stop at big cities like Raleigh, North Carolina or something. I'm not sure I got the towns right. I've got old memory. But anyway, they basically run non-stop till they got to Abbeville. And they make two stops here. They change the conductors off at the depot, and then they roll on down around to the yard, and they have an office down there where they change the engineers out at the office. Alright. I can barely hear him to my left. I haven't heard him blow at Red Street or anything, so I assume he's pulling over the hill right now. But it sounds like I hear him grinding down the main line track. Let's see, I got a little daylight, so I'm going to try to walk up this hill a little bit. Yeah, I see headlights through the trees, so I missed them blowing. I'm going to try to get down here, but I'm going to try to stay where... Oh, excuse me. I'm looking the wrong way, but... Anyway, let me get over here. Hey, I'm wondering if we're going to have a meet here or something. Hang on, I don't want to climb back up there. It looked like it was rolling to me. I'm going to pause this for a little bit. When it gets closer, I'll put it on. When I figure out what's up. Alright, thank you. Alright, y'all, let me see if I can zoom this in a little bit. He's sitting down there, I don't know what. All the signals southbound are red. I don't know what we got down there. Looks like maybe a couple of engines in an auto wreck or something. I don't know. I'm going to see if I can get in closer, y'all. Alright, thank you. Alright, the track's still lined for the main line, so it won't be getting our train. It's sitting on the side. And let me see if I can stretch it out and put this back. Alright, there's our train sitting down there. I'm going to go get a closer look at it. See if I can find out what's up with the crew. We have red signal southbound, so nothing's coming out of Greenwood this way. I haven't got up to these signals up here yet. Once I get there, I might find out that we got a train coming down the main line. Or they just might pull this one in and put it in the side. They must not be worried about blocking the abbeville switcher. That means he's already in the side, or he's not planning on coming over here and parking any cars today. Alright, let me cut it off and I'll walk up there and get some more pictures. And just so y'all know, my feet ain't crying. I just take it easy, and God guards my footsteps, so I will have a pretty good time out here. I'm not out hurting myself. Alright, thank y'all. Alright, here's my northbound signals. Red over red, stop on the main line, and red over red, stop on the side. North end of Abbeville, northbound. I think I found the trick to doing that. It seems to be I can shrink it up or stretch it out, whatever it is I do to blow it up, to make it bigger vertically with my two fingers. But I'm supposed to be doing that horizontally on my screen. And that's the way you got to do it, definitely to get it to shrink. Because it doesn't recognize the squeezing together on a vertical line. So I think I got that. Let me pause it till I get closer. I don't see a taxi. I haven't seen a crew. I guess I'll just get up there and look at the engine. And maybe they might send another train through here. I'll ask God to help me out on that one. I said I saw an auto wreck, but all I see right now is a couple of boxcars, and yellow rail box cars. Those are like the auto wreck cars. The management company owns them, but you give them a bunch of money or buy a bunch of cars and put it in their little inventory of their company, and then they make up these auto wreck trains or these box cars. Your railroad or your business can use them, and then they go on the train and go wherever they need to go. But that's what they do with the auto wreck cars. That's why when you look at a train, auto wreck train, they're going to have all kinds of different names on them, because that's a pool of cars, and they just pick out that pool where their cars are available and cleaned up and ready to go that day. That's what they pick out and make your train up with. They send those cars over to a loading ramp or whatever, and they'll load the car up and put it on, put automobiles on a railroad car and get a bunch of them together, enough to fill up your train, make it worth delivering it. I mean, you don't want to carry, just deliver one car a day. You want to deliver like 75 or something like that to make it efficient. So this is got two engines up here, manifest freight. Alright, let me cut it off. I'll get closer and talk about it. Alright, 874, it's the ES44AH. And this is a Vol crew. They picked this train up. The other crew went on the wall and they picking this up and bringing it through. They're sitting here waiting on the train out Greenwood, but we've seen they didn't even have the signals lit up for them, so I don't know when they'll be here. I bet this is CW40-8 right here, number 330. I might be wrong. This is CW44AC. I don't have my numbers memorized or nothing. And both of them have radial trucks. If you want to hear about them, I did a couple of shows back to back where I talked about radial trucks on locomotives and explained what they're for and how they work. And I should have known that was an AC just by looking at the lightning bolts on the cab. All AC locomotives have lightning bolts on them. DCs don't. AC is alternating current and DC is direct current. So the same people that run Trailer Train TTX, this is one of their box cars. Next load any road. That means any railroad can rent this car. Looks like we got a gondola full of scrap metal and we got a tank car down there. 3 box cars. Then we start to see covered hoppers down there. I don't know when the train's coming through. I might walk back down there and look and check the signal out. Alright, thank y'all. Alright, y'all. This is the train out of Greenwood. He stopped. I can hear his engine pulling and he stretched the cars a little bit, but I don't see it moving. I don't know what's up. He must got a train stalled on the hill. I'm gonna walk up there and see if I can find out what's up. It was probably an hour after the last video. You can see it's dark. Alright, so I'm gonna keep walking up. I wanna see who's pulling, what's happening, what's not happening. Alright, thank y'all. Let me cross the street. Bye. Sounds like I hear the engine pulling like crazy. He's not too far away. He's probably up by the depot. But these cars, I keep hearing them creeping backwards. I would, he doesn't have enough engines on this train to get it up the hill. Alright, thank you. Can you tell they're rolling backwards? I don't have much light down here. The engine's up there trying to pull. I see 3 white lights up there. I think they're on the train that's on this track. I don't know what's up. I'm gonna walk up that way where I can see something better. He keeps pulling, but he keeps rolling backwards, y'all. So he's pulling forward a little bit there. Well, I'm gonna go up there. He might be spinning his wheels and stuff. Alright, bye-bye. Alright, there's our locomotive, 3166. He's backing up down the hill. I assume maybe he's let his conductor out and his conductor is behind him. I'm not exactly sure. Well, from what I understand, a lot of these trains are run through the TO system, and I forget what all that is. It's a bunch of stuff I got written on paper someplace I haven't looked at. But anyway, the engineer will get on the train and he'll start it, and they get up to 10 miles an hour and he mashes a button, and once he does it, the train itself takes over control of itself. The equipment on the locomotive will run that locomotive. It can read the signals, and it knows the orders and stuff where it's supposed to stop, you know, like the track warrants or something like that. So anyway, it wouldn't have been this engineer's fault if he didn't make the hill, because these new TO systems are designed to economize, which means that they go, you know, the fastest, slowest speed they can go. And if he didn't make it to the top of the hill, he's got to take another run at it. As long as he doesn't get over the speed limit, he can do 45 on the main line. I assume if he does have his conductor on the rear end, but I didn't see that, I didn't pass nobody when I was walking up here. They might have a taxi down there to bring them up, but anyway, I don't know how he's backing up unless he's got somebody on the rear back there. And I didn't see it, so I don't know about that, so I'll skip on that. But anyway, he's probably going to go down the bottom of the hill and get another run and start at this hill. And hopefully he'll make it up and over. Alright, I'm going to pause till I see what happens. More excitement. And we got stop signals on the main line and on the left, and stop signal on the side and on the right. So as soon as this train gets through, I expect the one on the right is going to clear up, and we're going to have to get a crew for this train. Alright, thank you. Alright y'all, this one's sitting here at M583. Just so y'all know, I might forget it. I had to watch my video again to see it. But this is the lead engine up here, but you can't see it. There's a street light back there. I hope when that other one, if it comes through here, I get pictures of it underneath the light. I'm trying for that, y'all. Thank you. Alright, I see headlights. I don't see him right now. What my phone? I'm going to cut it off for a little bit, alright? I don't know if that's him or not. Alright, we're in front of the Abbeville depot where it used to be. This train's pulling up. He still doesn't have his headlights on, because he's passing this train. He's got to cut his headlights off for that. He'll turn them on in a little bit. But we'll get him in the light. We'll see who he is or what locomotive is there. 31, 66, 53, 48. Alright. You can see the flashlight. You got the conductor on the ground looking at these cars. You can see it flashing down there. That's it, he's doing his job. Well, there's all grainers. DMX, Incogrosa Industries, CSYX, CGAX, bunch of non-railroad. Alright, this is the mix plate, Arthur Daniel Millen. Got some tank cars in with all these grain cars. Arthur Daniel Millen, that's probably corn oil, corn stuff or something. Alright, we got a cement car, we got a center beam car, some more grainers. Got some steel on there. Loaded tank car didn't have backers on it. Car guy, more grainers. Arthur Daniel Millen. More tank cars, molten sulfur. I say that sounds like it's going down near Texas, Louisiana, or something like that. Molten sulfur steel. I don't know what that was. That was two of them. Another steel load. Another steel load. Another one. Maybe empty tank cars. I don't know. It's hard to tell. Oh, that one's empty. I've never seen these cars carrying steel on them going up north the other day. They're already loaded and coming south. Bulkhead flat cars. Empties. I was looking at how the bulkheads are tore up and all the wood's tore off the bottom. They've been loading steel on the cars. Of course, wood's no competition for steel. This is a big old train. I haven't started counting it yet. Some more molten sulfur. They look like they're empty though. Train's hanging way out past the signals down there. Yeah, if you look at some of these rims, they've been shined up, some of them haven't. They probably been doing some switching over in Greenwood. Those cars could be, you know, being picked up locally and heading out. But if you got cars that come down from Hammond and went through the hump yard, the rims will be shiny. But not all of them on this train. A lot of them are, but not all of them. That's shining up the flange there, that little steel. tell in the photograph, or whether it gets blowed up on a big laptop or something. It might show a desktop computer. So here's the bottom end down there, and you'll get to see the conductor with his light. He's probably going to go away. There's the EOT flashing at us. Alright, he made it up. We should be getting a clear signal here in a little bit. So I can't zoom out in this mode. I'm looking at the signals on the side and they're still red over red. I need to be down there. He's lining the switch up for the siding. As soon as he gets the switch cleared, then they give them a medium clear to pull out, 35 miles an hour. I guess I need to stay up here if I'm going to get any pictures. I don't know if you can see, but he's got his headlight. That was just the engine idling up to build air up. Y'all got clear signal. He's pulling out. He's saying bye to us. Alright, he's rolling. He can't get over 35 till he has his train out to the side. Everything's got to be on the other side of the switch, then he can get up to track speed, which is 45 around here. And okay, yeah, I wonder what railroad that is. Old Canadian National car, FLOX right now. All that noise is there's a switch over there. I hope y'all enjoying this. I sure am. It's so dark to my right, I can't even see if I see the bottom of the train. I count maybe 2 cars to my right. Got some wheels on that one, y'all. They look like little wheels, like they come off of container cars, auto rack cars. Well, they got that wrapped up. Sounds pretty light. There's the bottom right there. Got the EOT. Hey, thank y'all. Love y'all. God bless y'all. And have fun. I'm out here running around barefoot at night, and I managed to find fun everywhere. I'm going to go visit a friend of mine now. All right, thank y'all.